Well, here come our first players for the first match then. Katerina Siniakova, the world #1 in doubles, and has 2 Grand Slam doubles titles to her name, Wimbledon and the French with Kvitova. And her opponent today, Petra Kvitova, finalist at the Australian Open just a few weeks ago, so close to coming to her highest world ranking of world #1, but just was pipped at the post by Naomi Osaka in what was an absolutely wonderful, wonderful final to start the Grand Slam action off this year.
Game Siniakova.
The 22-year-old with the early break.
Siniakova leads 2-1.
Brilliant point from both women.
30-15.
Nicely done. Tough point, both digging in there. Look at what it means, that longer point, quite a chase, and Petra Kvitova is walking back to the baseline so slowly. That has taken an awful lot out of her again, that point.
Really good competitive point this, and Siniakova struggling at the back there, trying to stay with her and then just creating an incredible angle. Great movement once again, getting round the outside of that ball. Oh, it's a great point from Siniakova, isn't it? Again, that chip forehand return. It's very much in the vein of Roger Federer. He does that so much, doesn't he? Chipping it, slow ball back to the baseline, having to generate the pace there. And gets Kvitova, look where she is when she's playing that forehand, well outside that tram line and just can't control that ball.
Game
It is the first set for Siniakova in 61 minutes. Good effort. Kvitova, the second seed, the former champion, has a lot of work to do. Magnificent game of tennis from Petra Kvitova. The perfect
second set.
start to set 2. Super. The awareness is aided and abetted by doubles for that sort of play.
Well, there's that chopped forehand. You can see how low that ball stays, and a lovely little adjustment. As you say, you can see so much of the double skills in her singles play. The drop shot just a little bit too high. We've seen some excellent drop shots during the course of the tournament so far, but they really need to be played so that they die and dip beneath the height of the net. And here you can see, even though it's a good idea, it's too high, and Kvitova up to it way too quickly.
Super touch. She has got wonderful touch, Kvitova. Good volleyers always do have good touch. 3 set points now. Super way to finish. A love hold. How often we've seen that. It is 1 set all after an hour and 49 minutes. Really is effective. You don't often see slice forehands, and you certainly don't often see them as good as that.
Held her ground there, Kvitova. Carried on striking out, lent on that last one, but having to play that extra ball, isn't she?
It's long. That's why tennis has such an amazing scoring system. For all that domination on serve, Siniakova, she's suddenly under the pressure. Just the one required. Fitting finish from the 2 times former Wimbledon champion, and champion here 6 years ago. It is a first time here for 3 years for Petra Kvitova, and she's back with a win. A tough match in 2 hours and 35 minutes. She gets through her fellow Czech. 6-4 in the third.